Morning, everybody. I wanted to go over the assignments for the next few days, just so that way you guys understand what we need to do. Okay, so let's take a look at your checkpoint number 5, the memory inventory. So the memory inventory was just a list of things that you remember from things that have happened to you. So you guys already did this. You did this last week. So you wrote down things like times when I was proud, when I was scared or nervous. You just gave me a list here. And then on this column here, you wrote down how it changed you or the lesson that you learned. The lesson that you learned is pretty important here. So please make sure that you know what lesson you learned from the things that you wrote down that have happened in your life. Then after that, you picked one of those events and you wrote down on your personal narrative planning sheet. This was a pre-write. So here in these boxes, you wrote down what your incident was, and then you told me the order of events that happened in your incident. So your incident doesn't have to be something that was bad. It could be something that was good. It could be something that you were proud of, some kind of reward that you got or award that you got. It could be something, though, that like an accident, like sometime that you got hurt or something like that. It could be anything. As long as it has information about you, it's told in first person point of view. And then at the end, the most important part is that you have a reflection, something that you learned about yourself or something that you learned about life because you went through that incident. And then here on the bottom, which I know a lot of you skipped, but this is pretty important too, is your sensory details. What do people see? What do people hear? Those details are good to add into your story so that way people can get a picture in their mind of your incident. So then this week, we're going to be working on that rough draft. So you're going to take from this sheet, you already picked out your incident. You already picked out that thing that happened to you. So you're going to take what you put here in this, and you are going to start writing your rough draft for your personal narrative. So I'm looking here for about 5 or 6 paragraphs total. That's it. I don't need like a 5 or a 6 page thing. I'm looking for 5 or 6 paragraphs. And the biggest thing that I'm looking for is the lesson that you learned at the very end, your reflection. So tell me about something that happened to you in 5 or 6 paragraphs, and then at the end include your reflection. So we'll be working on this rough draft on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you've got plenty of time. So if you feel like you're finishing it early, you might want to send it to a friend to have them look at it, or even have one of your parents or a family member look through it. So have this turned in by Friday. If you need help, please join our Google Meet at any time from 7:30 until 12:45. I am on the same Google Meet all day, so you can access me no matter what. If you guys need anything at all, let me know. You can even email me too.